of this football season, and Hillers are sitting at 7-2 right now. I think they're in about second place of the Tri-Valley League, or tied for second place. And this is the second to last game, with the last game, of course, on Thanksgiving Day against Ashland. My name's Jerry Hanna, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play today. My cohort, Ed Flannery, will be along in a little while. All right, we got Medfield out in a split offense. Dual backs. Ball's given off tackle. No gain. Looks like a fumble, maybe.
Andy Clark with the carry.
No, ball's back to Medway. So we get 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. The Medfield Warriors come in with a, I believe, a 2-7 record. Excuse me, 2-8 record. No, 2-7 record. 2-7 record, while the Hillers are again 7-2. Medfield comes back out in a one-back formation, split left and right, going back for a pass. He's looking for a shot man, picks him up, drops the ball. He's throwing a screen pass over on the right, had the man, threw the ball a little bit low, but was certainly catchable, and that screen would have worked. They had one Hiller out there, and he was being picked up by 2 Medfield guys, so that was a good play that didn't quite make it. 3rd and looks like 11. Hillers again have had another successful season. I think Dave Hughes is somewhere in victory number 136 or something like that. It's a remarkable number. Medfield comes out. 2 split backfield. 3rd and 11, should be passing. It is. He rolls to his left and throws a bomb. He's got a guy out there. No, overthrows him. Good coverage on the Hillers. Mark DeZindelit, nice job.
Mark DeZindelit and Brad Nolet.
And Mr. Nolet also was, number 5, was in on that coverage. They did a good job of picking that Warrior up. 4th down, punt formation. You got Mark DeZindelit and Jim McConey back to receive the punt. Looking for a good snap here. And line drive type kick, gets a little bit of bounce. Not bad for the Hillers. They'll take it on their 40-yard line. As you can see, the field here in Hopkinton is actually in very, very good shape. There was a snowstorm on Saturday, and which of course covered it with ice and snow, and they come down and did a nice job of cleaning it off. I think they brushed it and then snow blowed it off, but they didn't wreck the field doing it. Did a very, very nice job, and it should be in great shape for Thanksgiving Day. Hillers come out. C.J. Bowker, quarterback. David Click and Mark DeZindelit in the backfield. I formation, gives the ball to DeZindelit, picks up a couple of yards, had an open hole quick, but it closed very quickly. Warriors linebacker did a nice job. Picked up about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Hillers, again, having another successful season. The game against Ashland on Thanksgiving Day should be a good one. Ashland's also a very good team with a similar, maybe one more loss, but very similar in record. Should be very competitive. I formation, ball to DeZindelit, off tackle. We get a flag. He picked up about 4, but we'll see what the flag has to say. In the last game, last game we announced was the Medway game, which was a big victory by Hopkinton and put them in position to possibly contend for a Tri-Valley League championship and a Super Bowl. They played the next week against Millis and just got outplayed by a Millis Mohawk team. I think the Hills were just down that day.
2nd and 5 for the Hillers.
The type of game they're capable of playing, and Millis caught them on an off day is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And they lost that game. But certainly the record they can come away with this season is more than respectable. Again, I formation, Give to Dezinlet, up the middle, nice hole, good for first down.
First down, Hillers.
That was good for about 10 yards. Beautiful hole set in by the line there. First and 10, the Hillers would appear to appear that they're going to just run the ball down Medfield's throat. I formation again with David Click and Mark Dezindelit. Stop, look out, quick pass, three-step drop. Beautiful.
Focus pass is complete to Eric Tapper.
Eric Tapper on the catch on that. That was a nicely thrown, quick
Makes
three-step
it
drop. He
the
hit
Hillers.
Tapper, who the defensive back was playing pretty far off of him. He hit him with a quick in pattern. Tapper's a big boy, so that's an easy target to hit. He grabbed the ball for and moved it forward for another first down. So pretty looking play. That those quick three-step drops are difficult to defend. If the defensive halfbacks are playing off of the receiver, it's a pretty easy play to go to, a high percentage pass. Ball handed off to Click. He fights his way for about, looks like 3 yards. It'll be second and 7.
Second and 7.
David Click's having a heck of a season, both offensively and defensively. He's running for a high percentage of yards per carry, but more important than that, he does a heck of a job, banging out those linebackers for Mark Dezindelit. In a full backfield, give the ball to Click on that
Dave
one,
Click.
and he's good for another 4 or 5 yards. Beautiful day for a football game. Even though the snow looks like it's mighty cold, it isn't too bad.
3rd and 4 for the Hillers.
We have a 3rd and 4. There's 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Hillers have had the ball for probably 6 minutes in this drive. It's a nice looking drive, powerfully done. I formation. Ball to Dezindelit. No, he kept off a good fake.
C.J. Balka.
C.J. Balka keeps the ball, had me faked out on it, and he appears to have the first down. Real nice fake on that, C.J.
1st and 10 for the Hillers.
We have a 1st and 10 at about the 23-yard line. And this is just a very impressive drive. And the Hillers are in the huddle. And they come out in an, let's see, a split formation. Split both ways with Dezindelit and Colin McBride. Give it to David Click, off tackle.
Dave Click.
He appears to have, again, another 4 or 5 yards. Do that
Andy
all day
Clark.
long.
Gain of 4 in the play, 2nd and 6.
All right, we're going to give him 4 and that, about 2nd and 6. And Medfield's just not coming up with anything to stop this power drive. As we've always said during the season, the front line, offensive line of the Hillers is really large, and they're difficult to move around. They're creating some nice holes here now. Get a pass going. Yeah, we get a pass. It's gone. That's a touchdown. Beautiful job. Ball was thrown a little low.
Balka to Eric Tapper.
Eric Tapper leaned down and picked it off his shoe tops, regained his balance and charged in for a touchdown. Pretty play. Very, very nice catch. That's a good way to start this ball game. They had a long drive, about a 7-minute drive, culminates in a touchdown. C.J. Balka to Eric Tapper. They'll be going for 2. Mark Dezindelit, the lone back. This looks like it. Oh, they pitch out to Dezindelit. He's coming around, cuts back up in, and no go, Joe. He gets caught for a loss.
Score Hopkinton second and 6, and Medfield nothing.
All right, the Hillers go ahead 6-0. Out comes the kicking team. That has been interesting on the Hillers all year long in point after touchdown. They really suffered not having a person who can kick those point afters, because I don't know what the percentage is, but it isn't very high on making them on the ground. And it's a tough play. Going 2 yards, at that position in the field allows the defense to climb up on the line. Everyone's there, and it's difficult to create the holes necessary to drive into the end zone. So again, those guys with those little the abilities to kick extra points and field goals become very, very important over the length of a season. You really miss not having that as one of the talents on the team. Okay, here we go. We're going to have a kickoff here. This is C.J. Bowker.
C.J. Bowker kicking off.
And he kicks a low liner, picked up on the about the 30, 25, and
Mike Lloyd with the return. First and 10, Medfield.
Yeah, about the 35 he winds up. So he picks up about 5 yards on the play. Actually, for a kick like that, that's not bad for the Hillers. They were able to get down and on the receiver, before he could pick up any more than 5 yards. That's pretty good. All right, Medfield will be coming out. Is 3 minutes left in this quarter. They're going to have to try to generate some offense, and we didn't see much of their first possession. At an I formation, giving it to the up back, and he gets nowhere.
All right, taken down by
There's a host,
Kevin Giroux.
A host of Hillers in there. I see Kevin Giroux.
P.J. Lorenzen.
P.J. Lorenzen was in on the play, and I believe Dave Click. So there was a host of green shirts in on that one. Second down, and they're going to give him it's still 9 yards. Medfield comes out. Again, they're in an I formation. A tight I it is, I will add. No splits on that. Definitely a running. And they pick up
Tony
about...
Parenti with the carry, taken down by Dave Click.
Tony Bronte is his name. He was on the carries, taken down for about we're going to give him a 5-yard pickup.
3rd and 4 for the Warriors.
All right, 3rd and 4, big down for Medfield. They certainly want to generate some offense. They need that first down to continue this drive. They're giving it around, and no. Beautiful job. I think that was P.J. Lorenzen, I believe. If I can see if they
Lloyd with the carry.
Yeah, boy, what
a
nice job he did on that. He fought his blocker back into the backfield, controlling him all the way, and then threw him off to make the tackle. It was
4th and 6 for the
pretty defensive play.
PJ's
a big, strong boy, and he just manhandled him. All right, Medfield's 3 and out. Punt formation. Marked as inlet's the lone back. A decent snap, a little high enough. Shank the punt. Get out of the way. That's it. Going for Hopkinton now. Hopkinton's going to take the ball over on their 42-yard line.
Hillers take over on their 39.
Eric Tapper did a nice bit of getting away from the ball on that punt. It was a shanked punt. He would normally be a blocker on that play, kind of laying it beside him. When he took a look at it, he got away from it very quickly, not wanting it to hit him, which was a good play. We got the Hillers now with the 1st and 10. We're in a split backfield. We give it to David Click up the middle for about 5 yards on a quick hitter. He was close to the line. David was lined up close to the line of scrimmage and got the ball within a step. It was a real fast, quick hole there, and it was open directly to the linebacker, so it's almost an automatic 5 yards when you run that play. Hillers come out again in a split backfield. Click it is into it. Give the ball to Marcus Indelit on a counter, and he picks up 7 yards.
Close to a first down.
Looked like the defense was looking at Click on the fake there, and Mark came back on a counter play. Nice hole. Got him back into the defensive backfield for a 7-yard gain. Actually, they're giving him a first down on that. They're going to now they're going to measure it. Okay. P.J. Lorenzen, number 67, out there. I'll watch this measurement. And it's a first down, Hillers.
First down, Hillers.
Woody comes in for Marcus Inlet in the backfield. Hillers have a first down on the 47-yard line, on the Medfield 47-yard line. I formation. Click and Wood in the backfield this trip. You're calling McBride and Tapper split. Ball faked. We get a pass. We get a Tapper open. Ooh. He had him open over the middle. The ball was there, but a pretty darn nice defensive job by the Medfield defensive back. He got there at the same time the ball did and was able to separate the ball from Tapper's hands. Nice defensive job. Second and 10 on that incompletion. Hillers in an I formation. Fake. Oh, we got an end around with Marcus Inlet in the end around doing some fancy dancing out there. He avoids a tackle for a loss and is able to pick up about 7 yards on that carry. So a real nice job avoiding that initial tackle. And that's once you get around that guy, it was open for a good 7-yard gain. So very, very nice play. Well, that's the end of the quarter. We'll have switch of field. And the Hillers again on another impressive drive. Medfield isn't able to do anything to stop them, really. We're getting good yardage by Marcus Inlet and Dave Click. They're cracking off at 5 and 6 yards a crack here. On occasion, CJ will come out with a pass that keeps that defense honest. So they're just controlling the line of scrimmage and controlling the ball offensively. Here we go with an I formation. We got Click and Wood in the backfield. Giving it to Wood, and he dances through. Nice run. Good for about another 7 yards.
Brian Wood with the carry for the Hillers.
So they're really actually
first down, Hopkinton.
Running at will. We've been into this game for about 11 minutes now, and my guess is of the 11 minutes, the Hillers have controlled the ball 8 of the 11 minutes. That's pretty impressive. CJ Bowker gives it to Wood. Woody hammers for about 5 yards. Hillers are just throwing their big guys at him right now. They get the big line, and then they get Click and Ryan Wood just hammered at him. Ryan comes out now, so that probably means Marcus Inlet will go back into in the running back position, and that is what's happening. Tapper and McBride a split. It's a second and, I'll give them 6. gives the ball. Oh, no, it's Jimmy McConey, not Mark DeZindelit. Jimmy McConey grabs the ball for, so you're going to give him a first down on that? It's awful close. I think he's got it. I think he has it, yeah. They gave him a first down on that. So he gained 6 or 7 yards on that. Nice job. So the Hillers are using multiple backs. They're bringing in fresh kids. And they're just hammering Medfield right now. We got DeZindelit is the up back. And we get a fake. Bauka hits Stickney, number 83, with a pass. Nice job, Bauka. I didn't watch him follow. I think he got hammered on that play. It was a defensive, I believe, number 34. I think he was I don't know if he's a linebacker or defensive halfback, but he was blitzing on that play. And CJ, had his back to him, couldn't see him. And when he let go of that ball, I believe he got hammered. But great catch by Stickney. And then once he gets the ball and he's got good hands, he's a big boy and rambles it down another 10 yards. Hillers take over on about the 6-yard line. I formation, give the ball to DeZindelit, who works it on down, touchdown into the end zone. Mark DeZindelit.
Touchdown.
Nice play.
Mark DeZindelit.
It was a lot of extra effort going on down at the goal line when they had an initial surge that pushed them out about 4 yards, and then it was just extra effort on the Hopkinton Hillers' part that got that ball into the end zone. Okay, here we go again. The Hillers will line up for point after. They'd like this one here. I formation. Click into DeZindelit in the backfield. Medfield all up on the line of scrimmage. Shoot it over to DeZindelit. It goes to the short side, and I think he's going to make that one. He goes in for the 2-pointer.
Hopkinton has made the extra points.
Oh, he went in. He's in for the 2 points. That was good. That was important. That time they used a little more power by going on the short side. They didn't have as much time to sweep. Had to make his cut earlier, and was able to use the size and the power of that offensive line to crash into the end zone. So Mark DeZindelit scores a touchdown, any extra points to make the game 14-0 with 7:53 left in the half. Again, the Hillers have just when they get their hands on the ball, they just drive it down the field for a touchdown. There's been big, both drives have been long, have been impressive, mixing run and pass very nicely. The offensive backs are, they're averaging 4 and 5 yards a crack, so they can do just about what they want. They throw in a couple of passes to keep the defense honest, and I believe C.J. Bucker is, I think he's got 2 for 3 with a touchdown and another impressive long gainer. Hillers will be kicking off. It'll be C.J. Bauka doing the kicking. Okay. Here's the kick, another low liner. Oh, he goes by that first man. Second man bobbles it. Whoa. Okay, brought down by David Click.
Taken down by Dave Click. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Hiller defense goes out there. This defense has seen the Medfield offense twice in each series. It's 3 and out. So Medfield has got to do something in order to generate a little offense here. They've been trying to run a lot out of a fairly tight I formation, not showing any success at all. We might see them go to the air this time just because they need to try something different. They certainly come up in a split formation now, 1 back. Pitch out, and a sweep and nowhere. Nice tackle. Makes that tackle.
Taken by Kevin Giroux.
Was Kevin Giroux was on?
2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
Kevin Giroux was hit on that tackle, but I thought there was a defensive halfback too, but I just can't catch his number. Gain of about a yard, so again, the ground game for Medfield isn't where it's at. Again, he's split, utilizing one man in the backfield. He's going to pass this time. He's got a man open over the middle on a slant, and he picks it up for Medfield's first down.
Pass is complete to Tim Harrington.
He was pretty well covered on that. It was
First and 10
there were
Warriors.
killer guys all around him. It was a nice throw. He hit him right in the breadbasket, and that's not an easy one to drop. He picked up an additional 6 or 7 yards after he caught the ball, just from his momentum. Nice looking play. Here we go again. They're in a one-man backfield, split in both sides of the field. Pitch out. It's going to be a fake. He's going to throw it.
Pass is incomplete.
God, great. Interesting play. Pitched it back to the
2nd and 10
to the remaining back he had, who swept to the right, was going to make the throw, didn't make a good throw, threw it almost into Dave Click's hands. They slipped through Dave Click's hands and also were close to the defensive halfback who was playing, and I think it was Colin McBride. That probably would have been better if Dave let that ball go, because Colin was probably in a little better position to pick it up, but that's not the way anyone would react to it. All right. Off tackle play. He's got a hole and generates a first down. That's the first running play that of Medfield has gone for anything. So they caught the Hill as a
Mike Lord with the carry.
They caught him off on defense on that one. Maybe because they come out and split their offense some. The Hill has reacted and were able to open up that that hole for the Medfield running back. Medfield comes out again now. Split. They got trips to the left. One man in the backfield. Quarterback rolls. It's going to be a pitch. He's going to keep it. That was an option. They could have he could have flipped it out to the I guess his fullback on that play, and he decided to keep it himself. Ryan Wood makes the tackle on the play. The was actually a good play by the quarterback.
2nd and 5 for the Warriors.
Had he flipped it out, he was taking a chance. You know, a fumbling ball, anytime you flip it, and there really wasn't much left to be gained. So he made a wise decision, taking the 6 yards, 7 yards he picked up on the play, and going to 2nd down. Medfield now has the ball on the, looks like 32-yard line. Going in, there's 5:24 left in the half. The Hillers need to make a stand here. We're in an I formation. In motion. Give it to the up back, who gets crushed. And I think a flag came in on that play, which would look like holding to me.
Tony Parenti with the carry. It's a flag in the play.
Have to see what the refs say on it, but I think they're talking to Hopkinton, so my guess is it's against Medfield. Oh, block below the knees. Illegal block. Okay, that'll be
against the Warriors.
That's a
15-yarder.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's a 15-yarder. Wow. All right.
Blocking below the waist.
An illegal block below the waist. That means he came off his feet. That hurts them. That makes them 2nd and about 20. Definitely a passing situation. They've had some success with their slant in. It would appear to be available to them. One man in the backfield. It's a rollout. Quarterback slips. Takes the ball himself.
Tackled by Dave Click.
Thought he was going to pitch that one out, but the Hillers had pretty good coverage on the rollout man also. I mean, on the back on that play. So don't know that it would have gone
3rd and 6
gone
for
any
the
better.
Hills.
But the quarterback slipped on it, decided to hold it, and maybe picked up a couple yards. 3rd down and maybe 16. Ball's on the 43-yard line. No, we go into an, what's he got here? 2 men in the backfield split. He rolls, he's gonna pass. He rolls out to right, it looks like he's gonna run. No, he throws at the last minute. Tough pass. He had a man wide open near the first down marker, but when you're running like that, it's you really have to stop and set up to get the accuracy of pass, and he didn't do that. He threw it on the run. His ball was low at the feet of the receiver, who couldn't pick it out of the dirt. Definitely had the man open. 4th down. They're going to go for it this time. It's an interesting choice. There's 4:13 left in the half. They could have pinned him down. I mean, they've got, I don't know if I do this one. They've got 16 yards for the first down. 2 men in the backfield. It's a pass. Quarterback rolls back, rolls to his right, throws you got him wide open, throws a first down. Looked like almost the same play, except the quarterback set up instead of throwing on the run. The man certainly was open in the same position. That was a big play. Medfield picks up the first down. It was about looked like around a 21, 22-yard pass play. Still plenty of time left in the half for them to get on the scoreboard, and that could be a momentum changer. Split backfield for Medfield, in tight. The ball off tackle. He hammers his way for about 4 yards. Had an initial hole that closed up quickly. Marcus Inlet in the tackle, and Dave Clicken in the tackle.
2nd and 7.
I gave him, well, about 4 yards on the play. You get the ball on the 20-yard line. Medfield comes out in a, this looks like an I formation, tight backfield. Give it on a counter. Number 21's got some room. He's going to be close to a first down.
Medfield first down.
Medfield first down, there you go. On the, let's see, looks like the 15-yard line.
3rd and inches for the Must.
Hill's got to tighten up here. The Medfield Warriors are now starting to find a way to run the ball. They're doing it on counter plays. Yeah, they come out and 1 man in the backfield. And takes on a quarterback sneak and picks up the first down.
First down, Warriors.
They're going to take the ball on the, looks like the 10-yard line. They got a possibility for a first down? Yeah, not quite. Maybe it's the 11. All right, first down. 2:41 left in the half. The Hillers got to put a stop to him here. They haven't used many timeouts in high school football. They get about 5 per half, so that's not going to be a problem. They're going to have all the time they want to get this done. I formation. Flips out to the up back. Dude, he gets crushed on the play. David Click. Woo.
Taken down by Dave
Woo.
Click.
He comes across that line of scrimmage and just chops him down. Nice play. I don't know that he was touched on that play, but he was across that line of scrimmage awful fast.
He pulled the guard. He slipped right in behind the guard.
There you go. My man's here. Eddie, my man's here. He saw Medfield pull their guard, and Dave Click just poured through the hole and ripped the running back on the ground.
Over there.
Okay, that was a, looks like a loss of about a yard on that play. And second down. Goal to go. We're going to passing situation. Oh, no, they roll the quarterback out. They got him running. And we got, oh, a great play. Super, super play.
Brought down by P.J. Lorenzen.
P.J. Lorenzen comes across the line of scrimmage. The quarterback saw a receiver, thought he was going to throw, checked his throw, rolled out, and Lorenzen just chased him down. So there's the second loss.
Doesn't look like that quarterback is fast enough to roll out. Well, he's either got to do it right away or he's in trouble.
Yeah, it's the only time he's had success is on quick slant ends, and although he did have one rollout that worked fairly well. So Warriors call timeout. Minute 53, third down, and now it's about looks like 16 yards for a score. Oh, they're definitely in a passing situation. They've had two successful passes. One was a slant on the left, slant over the middle, and then they had the rollout that he hit a man over in the right-hand side for a 21-yard gain. So they certainly have a couple plays in their playbook that have worked. But given that the Hills have already seen them, they'll be looking for them. Medfield comes out. They really do need a score to get them back in this ball game. All right. High formation, in tight. It's like a running formation. Oh, he goes back to pass. He's got a man open. Covered pretty well by Mark DeSindelet. He holds on. No. Drops the ball.
Pass is incomplete.
The receiver made the cardinal mistake. He stopped to try to catch the ball.
Coverage by Mark DeSindelet.
He'd have caught that. I think he was
Except
thinking the
fourth down.
defender was going to knock it down.
Yeah, that's good. The good point. The receiver is often happens, and you try to tell the kids till you blue in the face, don't ever stop on a pass pattern. He slowed down the pass pattern, allowed Mark to get into defensive position, and then wasn't able to make the catch because he had to jump out for it instead of being, instead of running under it. So we've got a fourth down, 17. This is definitely a pass play. They got a slant open if he runs it to 44. Down and out, he's got a guy open. Score!
Touchdown.
Whoa!
Touchdown, Medfield.
Whoa! Boy, that's a disappointment. We didn't want to see that at all. It was 4th and
Anthony
17.
Frianti.
And he has a rollout to the right, finds a man in the coffin corner. Boom! Touchdown. Now Medfield is going for the point after. They have a kicker. This is an interesting lineup. The whole line is on the left-hand side of the field, and the kickers, the kicker, the center, and the holder are in the middle of the field. This is interesting.
Very interesting.
It's a fake. Oh! I love the play. Did you? What a great play.
He had a chance to score, but
yes,
it was
he
just a
did.
The
terrible
Hills
pitch.
have held
Terrible
the extra
pitch.
points.
What David Click breaks it up. I mean, that was an awesome
up
play.
by
What
Dave
happened was
Click.
the center, the holder, and the kicker stayed in the middle of the field while the whole rest of the team stayed to the left. The Hillers lined up against the rest of the team on the left and sent 2 people over the middle. On the snap of the ball, the center picks up one of the guys, and then Click has to cover 2 guys at that point. The guy holding the ball picks up the ball, starts to run to the right, and then with the option to lateral off to the 3rd guy. Well, that would have worked, except for Click took them both out. And so, heck of a play by Dave Click on that. But boy, I loved the play. It was great imagination by the coach.
Right. See, what happens is that the defensive back in the end zone, has to stay with the center, who is now an eligible receiver. And if he doesn't stay with the center, the option man, after he takes the pitch, can just pass it to him.
Oh, that gives you all kinds of opportunities. That's a great play. It was just pointed out to me that in that particular play, the center now becomes an eligible receiver because he's at the end position, and so that gives you a lot of opportunity to you also use him as a receiver to make the 2 points. And the holder, all he has to do is follow what the defense is doing and pick his choice. So very interesting play. Okay, kickoff, short kickoff. David Click picks it up, and he's got it on the 37-yard line. Hello, 37.
Blue horrendous.
Minute 35
first
left.
And 10 Hillers.
In the half, 14-6. Okay, C.J. Bowker takes him out. What do we have here? Dave Click, the lone man in the backfield. Oh, actually, the split marked his inlet's back there also. Got a counter for this inlet up the middle. He's got a hole.
Marked his inlet.
Nice looking play, good for about 7 yards.
Timeout Hillers.
Now Hopkinton's taking timeout because they
Second
feel
and
they
2
can
for the
score
Hillers.
out here. And they haven't, this is the first timeout, so they get an additional 4 timeouts, which gives them plenty of time to move the ball down the field.
Thanksgiving tickets will be on sale starting
Somewhere
today.
along the line, he's got to put it up.
Please see Susan Beavers.
With
$6 for adults,
left.
4 for students.
126
She will
left
be
in
around
the,
today with a handful of tickets. If you want to purchase your ticket, please see her. Thank you.
He'll have to find some, he'll have to pass somewhere in here. In fact, he's got to, this probably is the best place to do it because they, your defense is spread here. As you get closer to the goal line, you can't spread the defense so much. In at least north and south on the thing, you can because they get crunched into the to the end zone. So if you're going to put it up, this gives them a better opportunity to have people open in the field.
Because the screen pass always works well here too.
We'll see what kind of pressure Medfield brings because they're going to be thinking along the same lines that there's going to be some passes in this particular series. So they'll want to put possibly some blitzes on Bowker to keep him honest. That again opens up screen passes in quick openers. Does Inlet and Click in the backfield? Big pass coming right now. Whoa, they put a nice go. Nice job, CJ. Come on, that's it. Nice job. Well thought out.
CJ Bowker picked up the first down.
Moved up. The first thing he did right was he moved up in the pocket when the pressure was on. Then he thought he saw a man open, pulled the ball back down, started to run with the ball, and was able to pick up about 15 to 20 yards. And then the second thing he did right was once he got to about as far as he could go, and he was surrounded with Medfield players, he stopped out of bounds stepped out of bounds to stop the clock. So
that's right. He did a
very
great
well
job
done.
when he got to the line of scrimmage. When he got to the line of scrimmage, he could have, slowed up and got ready for the hit. Instead, he outran everybody and got up about 15 yards, ran out of bounds.
Nice play. Here we go. Ball Click got the ball. He's a quick opener for 12 yards. Hopkinton calls timeout. Minute 11 left. This is an impressive drive.
Ooh, that's a quick timeout. I think that was a first down. They would have got an automatic timeout until the ball was set.
That was a quick opener, and the hole was huge. Click was,
maybe they don't have to pass it because it's a minute and 11 seconds left. They're moving right down the field, 7-8 yards of the pop. No, it's actually 10 yards of the pop. They might not have to put it up.
Well, they've certainly controlled the ball in the first half. Other than that one Medfield drive, it's been Hopkinton all the way. In fact, Medfield's had the ball in three different occasions. 2 of them were 3 and out. So the Hopkinton offense hasn't punted yet, and has had long drives for touchdowns. Or did they punt once? Maybe they No, I don't think they punted. No, they didn't punt. They've had long drives for touchdowns each time they get their hands on the ball. Okay, the ball's on the 26, 27-yard line. Booker brings him out. 2 men in the backfield. Doesn't let it click. Gives the ball to click again, but he's hit right away, but still fights for 4 or 5 yards. Hillers call a timeout.
How many timeouts have they used so far this half?
I think that's the third.
Third?
So they have 2 more. Now you get a couple of passes would come in, would make sense in here. That's after the
second and 6 or 2nd and 7. That's almost puts you in the passing position.
See what Dave Hughes has up his sleeve. Hillers come out. Okay, Medfield's decided what they're going to do defensively. This will be an interesting play. If they choose a running play on this, they'll have to call another timeout unless they can get out of bounds. That'll leave them with only one, and it changes the way they're able to run their offense. I think this is going to be a passing play. Bauker's going to run and get out of bounds. Okay, that makes sense.
Bauker knocked out of bounds.
He only picked up about 2 yards.
Yeah, they didn't gain much, but they've looks like a 2-yard gain. So
2nd and 5 for the Hillers.
He was able to stop the clock, but they got 3rd and 5. This is going to be an interesting call. Again, I think it calls for a pass, this particular play. Hillers come out in I formation. Colin McBride to the right, Tapper in tight. He's going to pass. He's got, interception. They overthrew Stickney on the pass, and the only thing standing there was in a blue shirt.
Warriors, 1st and 10.
He made a little bit more touch on that pass. It was too flat, so it went a little further than it should have.
Yeah, it had to be, he had to drop it right into the receiver because there was Medfield guys both in front and back of him. There was room for the receiver.
There was room for
the guy was open, but it did require a pass that was very accurate. Medfield takes over the ball, 48 seconds. They got another 25. It will be kind of interesting to see how they play this. They get a split backfield, but tight line. He goes back to pass. They're going to go for it. He's going to have to go a long way. He's going to, whoa! Nice little touch in that quarterback as he was rolling out. He just did a little almost shovel pass to a tight end who was coming across the field for a 1st down.
Timeout Warriors.
Or at least close to a 1st down.
I don't know. I think after that, they're using their timeouts a little too quickly. They should have realized they got a 1st down. The clock is going to stop. If you want to get up and waste it down the ball to stop the clock,
yeah,
fine, but you shouldn't be wasting a time, especially after you get a 1st down. And the clock is going to stop anyway.
Yeah, the rules on that is as we're chatting about it here, is that if you get a 1st down, it's an automatic. The clock automatically stops until they move the chains. That gives you time enough to formulate a play if you do it fairly quickly without wasting another timeout. And really something that you need to think about a little bit. And if you work on it, it can be very beneficial in terms of late in the game when these things are important. All right, 1st and 10. 38 seconds left in the half. Coming in the backfield. He's got an end around. Number 21 coming in around. Nice job by Ryan Wood. Nope. Shakes off the tackle and gets out of bounds with about a 8 or 9 yard. 8 or 9 yard pickup. I think it was Brian Sofaro, number 24, on the tackle on the play there. He actually didn't tackle him, but he forced him out of bounds.
He forced him out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Right.
Saves him a timeout.
They're giving him about 7 yards on the play. So, didn't take but 8 seconds to run that play. They're on the 43-yard line. Tight backfield. Funny they pass out of this backfield. Oh, they don't. He looks like he gets the first down. He pulls it up the middle for 4 or 5 yards.
Taken out by C.J. Bowker.
That was an odd
Kevin
play.
Giroux makes it.
They're forced to call a timeout. They can't have many left.
Well, they did the same thing there. He got a first down and he calls a timeout.
Again, that's 2 they've wasted. Oh, no, they're not giving him a first down there, Ed. Or are they going to measure it?
He looked close to me like he has it.
Does to me, too.
Well, actually, they give him a bad spot. I thought he got about another yard and a half more than that.
Now they're going to measure it. Jeez.
See, now by measuring it, they really wasted it.
That's right. Now it really hurts you. That's 2 timeouts that they've, basically in a row that they've wasted.
Third and
24 seconds left in the half. The ball's on the 45-yard line. What did they decide?
Short by 2 inches.
2 inches short. So we'll see if they get a first down on this one. They'll probably call a timeout again, eh? The Hillers are ready. They're in a what would be construed as a prevent defense. They just don't want anything to get behind them. Got 55 yards to cover here.
Right, you can see where they're rushing 4 and they get 7 back.
Right. Okay, again, Medfield comes out with a tight formation, a quarterback sneak. God.
Quarterback sneak, first down, Medfield.
They call a timeout again. They're consistent, Ed. That's number 3 they've blown.
Well, I don't understand.
Medfield takes the timeout.
The play, 3rd and short, or 3rd and inches. I would throw the ball deep with that amount of time left. And then if you have to, on 4th down, sneak it.
Well, that's certainly doesn't use any time, but doesn't gain any yards either.
No.
Ball's on about the 49-yard line. 51 yards to go.
He's got to have one trick play in the playbook that he hasn't used all season.
He better pull it out right now. If he's got any trick plays, we're going to see him. Okay. Medfield comes out. Hillers again in a four-man up front, and everyone else playing off the line of scrimmage. Some of them pretty far back. I think Colin McBride is 15 or 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. You know he's just waiting back there in center field for anything they throw up. Gee, they come out with another tight offense. 2 in the backfield, but 2. Oh, they split out 21 now. It's going to be a quick pass. Oh, he takes off with the ball. Whoa, nice hit. Who's that? Ryan
Taken
Wood.
down by Ryan
Slams
Wood.
him.
Ryan Wood and Brian
Timeout,
Sofaro.
Medfield.
Ryan Wood, Brian Sofaro in on that one. Really,
Isn't that about number 6 timeout?
Yeah, I think they gave him some extras. He's a nice guy. The quarterback took about I don't even think it was a 3-step drop. He just picked up the ball and picked his head up right away. So it was either going to be something very, very quick and the hole opened up, and he took off right up the middle. But it certainly wasn't going to be a long pass. He was going to try to hit somebody and see if he could do some downfield running on it, just get someone past the line of scrimmage.
But still, he stopped when he was going to get hit. You know, you got to lower your shoulder and try and get at least the first down.
Well, he only wound up picking up 5 on that. Okay, there's 13 seconds left. This has been an awful long 38 seconds.
Hasn't it though? 13 seconds left. This is almost like NBA timeouts.
Now we got them split all over the place. Got 2 men out on the right. Shotgun formation. Quarterback gets the ball. Oh, he's getting some. He heaves it out there. He's got a guy covered by 2 Hopkinton guys. CJ and was it Colin McBride?
Broken down by
Looking like
CJ
Ryan
Falca.
Fazendola and Colin McBride were back there.
Who's that, Ed?
Ryan Fazendola?
Ryan Fazendola, that's 27. Ryan Fazendola, yeah, he was out there in CJ.
The one thing I didn't like there, I mean, CJ's trying to pick it off. With 13 seconds left, just knock it down. You know, it bounces off your hands and somebody catches it and runs it in. You've seen it done over and over. Just knock it down.
7 seconds left. They got third, so they got time for 1 play. This is just going to be probably a Hail Mary of some description. Although the defense is so spread apart here, if you get a good open field runner, even a screen or something like that can work on a play like this. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. He's got time. He's throwing a Hail Mary. Nice job by Marcus Inlet. He had him well covered. No way that boy was going to get the ball.
Tim Harrington.
So that's it for the, oh, maybe it isn't. We
they
got
got
so-called 1 second.
Masters in the left.
And that means they get 1 more play. Wouldn't this be something?
It's happened on that, done with their scoring drive. It was 4th and 14 or 17 when they scored.
Wouldn't this be something? 1 second left in the ball, excuse me, in the half. Medfield's 4th down. This is the last play of the half. They come out and they got 2 men split to the right. Shotgun formation. 2 backs in to block. He's going to throw the ball. Throws it up. A good long pass. 21 kind of open. No, good job. Colin McBride was right up there to bat that ball down.
That's the end of the
That was a
first
great
half.
job. He just knocked it straight to the ground.
Yeah, he was playing center field back there, and
Hillers 14, the
watched that
Warriors
ball, timed
6.
his jump perfectly, and batted the ball away. That guy, receiver, had no chance of getting the ball. Okay, it's halftime. The Hills are up 14-6, and we'll see you in the second half with our guest of the hour, Eddie Flannery.
Hi, Don.
8-hour or 10-hour day.
Are we ready to go there, big guy? Okay, Eddie, here we are at the start of the second half. 14-6 Hillers. Sure didn't miss you that first half, Eddie. I need some of your insight.
Well,
What'd you
we're
see?
here. We're here.
What'd you see there, big guy?
Well, I saw Hopkinton playing great defense, but in Medfield, I can't understand what their game plan is. I mean, they should be trying to run the ball, and they're doing this faking and dropping back the pass. And I mean, I realized it was late in the quarter, but still, they haven't done anything running that I could see.
Well, in the early part of the game, the first 2 series, they were 3 and out. They weren't running anywhere. Then they started to they started to pass a little bit, which started to open up their running game. And in the second quarter, they did start to make some pick up some yardage. But basically, you're right. They really haven't shown an ability to run. That could be because of the defensive line of the Hill. It's not easy to move around.
Well, another thing that on their defensive side of the ball, they have to figure out a way to stop Hopkinton's running game. I mean, like I got here late in the second quarter, And David Click had a couple of good runs. Mark
Right.
Zanulitz had a couple of good runs. C.J. Bowker rolling out and had a couple of good runs. If they're not going to stop them close to the line of scrimmage, then Coach Hughes should just give the ball to the running backs. And
that's what happened in the first quarter. In fact, in the first 12 minutes of the game, the Hillers had the ball in offense 9 minutes.
wow.
So that's, and they had 3 impressive long drives. Okay, Medfield's going to kick off.
And the lights are on for the second half. Ready to go.
Here we go. Ashley's going to play here tomorrow night? Oh, wow. Okay, get a little squibber.
Oh,
It's elusive.
it went too deep.
Yeah, no one picked up that first knee and coming down, and he was right on the ball.
I don't know if they were told not to touch it, but it looked like it went by Woody, and he just kind of let it go by. So they must have been told not to touch it, because knowing Ryan Wood, he's itching to pick the ball up.
Yeah, and it went to Jimmy McConey, and he, as soon as he got his hands on the ball, he got hit.
Well, it took too long to dribble back there. If it was a fast kick, you know, something that got down there a little quicker, then yeah, sure, let him pick it up.
All right, we got a first down, first and 10 on the 20-yard line. Hillers would like to show some of that domineering offense they had in the first quarter. And they did it running, and here they come.
Wow, popped for about a 3-yard gain.
Marked
Maybe close to 4.
Mark Zinlet on the carry.
Just staying close to David Click coming through the line of scrimmage is at least going to get you 3 yards.
That's right. Because he is like a runaway truck in there. He's going to hit something and move it.
It's got to be a weird sensation, and they probably never had, and I've never seen a game played this late after it was supposed to be played. You know, the latest I've ever seen is Monday. You know, we're talking Wednesday evening here.
Yeah. I think this is the only time of the year you could get away with that, because the Thanksgiving Day games are a week away, so
right.
You get to mend your bumps and bruises. Although Peter was just saying that Ashley's going to play here tomorrow night against would be Medway, I believe. That would be a decent game.
See, I thought their game was Monday night in Ashland, and I swung by there, and there was nobody there, so obviously they didn't clean their field off.
Okay, I formation. Mark does at the up back. 3rd and 5. C.J. Becker rolls out, could throw, could run, throws. Oh, boy. He had David Click open in a better position, don't you think?
Yeah, David Click opened real early.
But there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
No, it was Stickney coming across. That's kind of a late pass. It should have been thrown a little bit earlier. It takes a long time to develop the backside end coming across.
All right, this is Hopkinton's first punt.
That's not a good sign.
No, it isn't. C.J. Bowker's back to punt. Gets a decent punt off. He gets some roll time on that. Uh-oh, Medfield got it. Does he touch it? No, he touches it now.
Touches it now.
That's going to be Hopkinton ball. Running in. He's going to run in.
Touchdown. Oh.
Tapper brought down the 2-yard line. Oh.
What a...
Recovered the fumble.
I don't want to be that kid walking back to that coach.
Looks like the best play on offense for us so far was a punt.
First and goal for the Hillers.
Oh, boy, he just booted and scooted that ball, didn't he?
He was trying to make something happen, and it just backfired on him so bad. Unbelievable.
What Hopkinton did really good at that was their pursuit. They kept up that pursuit. They saw the kid kicking the ball around, and he had the ability to continue to go after it. It was just the pursuit that makes that play.
Right, you don't give up on it. And
Hiller's got the ball, 1st and goal on looked like the 1-yard line. So, wow, talk about a turnaround.
Ryan Wood up the middle, touchdown.
Boy, what a turnaround.
Ryan Wood is in for the touchdown.
Unbelievable turnaround. You go from a chance to getting the ball back on about the, I'd say, 30-yard line, and by him bobbling it and everything else, you give it to them on the 1-yard line.
And it really takes them, takes them right out of the game. Talk about a momentum breaker.
Yeah, that's almost, you might as well say that. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
What do we got here? The Hillers are going for the point after.
showing the Ashland crew something new, maybe. It looks like we're going to kick this ball, maybe.
Oh, it's a lousy position to kick it, isn't it? He's over in the hash mark.
Nope, we're going to go for it.
Rick, if you don't find one, I can send you over to my van.
No, we haven't kicked one except for the first game, so.
Oh, is he going to go on the short side? He went on the short side last time he did this.
Inside trap.
Oh, is it inside trap to, I think, Mark Zinderland, and that was nothing there. The only thing he got trapped on that was Mark.
Right. And in the backfield, no less.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
Well, one good thing about Ashland playing up here, Wednesday night or Thursday night, Thursday, is that the coaching staff doesn't have to go too far to scout them.
Oh, that's for sure. And they get to see him one more time. I'm sure I know Dave Hughes. He's probably seen him 4 times already this year.
Every chance he gets, he has somebody down there. I know that's a big game for him.
Yeah, in fact, we were doing the wall. I got the Thanksgiving Day wall completed, and it's 34, 34, and 5, so it's all tied up again.
Yeah, right back to where it was 70-something years ago.
Yeah. Okay, the Hillers are going to kick off. C.J. Bauka does the kicking. 8:20 left in the third quarter. 20-6. Hopkinton.
Now, I was just told that the Ashland-Hopkinton JV game is going to be the Monday night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God, they have it all the Monday night, huh?
Monday night before Thanksgiving here.
Whoa!
Oh, now that was almost another fatal mistake.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was a line shot that the up man got his hands on, but getting your hands on it doesn't get the job done. You're going to catch it.
When you're the up man, if it's a hard kick on the ground, you let it go.
Get out of the way.
Let the second man catch it, or stop it, whatever he's going to do with it, and you block.
Well, Medfield's got their back to the wall right now. They've got to come out here and put together a scoring drive.
Well, this drive tells you whether the sails, the wind got taken out of their sails on that touchdown there. That
off tackle, he's got some room, and he's good for about 8-9 yards.
Yeah, one terrible thing about coming up and doing the game when it's not scheduled, we don't have programs and that type of thing for the
yeah, I know.
Medfield.
I don't know who the guys' names are. I've been fighting that one myself. The Eddie, that we were talking earlier, that hopefully they're going to be able to put the Thanksgiving Day game on live. They're going to
I hope
try
so.
to do that.
It all depends on where we announce the game from, whether it's the Ashland side. If the Ashland side is when we'll try to do it live.
An option play, quarterback keeps it. He's run that option play. Maybe he gets the first down on that. He's close. He's run that option play. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time, and he never uses the option.
No, but it looks like he's skating, like he's afraid to plant his foot and really take off. You know, so everything is in slow motion. Defense has a time to come over there and make the tackle for a minimal gain.
Well, and then if he's going to utilize the option, he's got his man too close to the sideline. He just isn't going to make any. He can't do anything then. So he's really stuck holding the ball, you know, based on how far
That's right. You're going to option him right out of bounds.
High formation. Gives it to the up back, off tackle, and he's. Looks like he's good for 3 or 4 yards.
Anthony Clancy with the carry. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Medfield has stayed exclusively on the ground thus far in the second half, and does once again for basically a quick opener off the guard.
Got a flag coming in there, look like. Usually a flag that close is holding, offensive holding.
Well,
face mask.
Face mask against Hopkinton. Yeah, that was such a quick play. I'd be surprised at holding on that one, but.
Right. But he threw it right in the middle of the pile there, you know.
Face mask against the Hillers.
It was only a 5-yard variety. But that's an automatic first down, isn't it? And isn't any type of face mask an automatic first down, whether it's a 5 or 15? I guess not.
Nope, I guess not. Second down and 2 yards to go for a first down. Ball now is on about the 37-yard line, and they're mounting a drive. We got an I formation. Man split to the left. And crashes over tackle for the first down.
It's kind of a misdirection play. He swung out of from underneath the center to the left, spun around and give it to the man going to the right.
Yeah.
Give it to the fullback going to the right.
And they're eating up clock and putting together a drive. Beginning of Thanksgiving Day, these people are going to be standing around in snow piles, huh?
Yeah, sure does look it. I thought I was supposed to warm up today and melt some of this, but it didn't get too warm, did it?
No. Cold right now. Okay, end around. Ryan Wood and David Click, a nice job.
Tackle by
Right.
and Ryan Wood.
Ryan
really-
Wood did a great job.
Yeah.
He stood his ground, forced him to cut back in, so he cut back in right into the pursuit, and Woody and the Clickster made a
Second
tackle
and
right
six
there.
for the Warriors.
Yeah, he did a really nice job of stringing them out and then forcing them in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want him to force him to cut in, because if he gets around you to the outside, it could be a touchdown run.
Right. Second down, 6 yards to go.
But they're methodically moving the ball
They
downfield.
They are. We got a pass play coming up here. Quarterback stumbles a little bit. Throws
Oh,
it.
baby.
Who-
That's an NFL hit right there.
Oh.
C.J. Bowker buried
oh,
him.
Oh, he just killed him.
Now, there's one that the quarterback would have been ill-advised to throw.
Pass is incomplete.
Should have tucked it in
It
and
gone.
headed for the first down mark, and he would have made
He
it.
would have, yeah, he had that open. In fact, the guy he threw the ball could have become a serious blocker on CJ then.
That's right.
Taken down by C.J. Bowker.
He certainly did slam him on that because the ball got there and so didn't CJ. And poof.
Ooh, baby, got there right at
Timeout Medfield.
It was almost, if CJ could have let him take one more step with the ball, that would have been a fumble, because he caught
Right.
the ball. He just didn't move enough ground to be called a
hold it
completion.
long enough, yeah. All right, we got a timeout. That would be
That's Medfield's timeout, their first timeout of the second half, or their first of many to come.
yeah, never-ending timeouts.
It's kind of tough playing a night game, huh? Or once you get into November here.
Oh, man, actually, when the game started, it was pleasant.
Right.
And boy, as soon as that sun goes down, it's not very pleasant at all. I was talking earlier, Eddie, about the Hiller record this year. It's there's what 7-2 right now.
Yep.
Have a chance to wind up 9-2.
Right.
Again, another impressive showing by Dave Hughes' crew.
That's right. And the thing is, a 9-2 record is going to keep you out of a Super Bowl. It speaks highly for the Tri-Valley League.
Right.
You know, this is a league that you can match up against any Division 1, 2, or 3 schools, and you got to come in here and compete.
Yeah, you're right. It certainly is true.
Inside handoff.
And he's got a hole there on the inside handoff. He's
He's got
moving.
the first.
Yeah, he's got the first. Is right.
First down Medfield.
Well, I'll tell you, they found a way to run on Hopkinton because they weren't doing it all in the first. You know, again, the first quarter and a half, anyways. And they're doing it on these cross bucks and inside runs.
Right. That one there is an inside trap. He pulls the tackle, or looked like the tackle or guard on this side. Went right up through the two-hole, as it's called, which is right over the guard in the center on the right side. Plenty of room.
Got an I formation, and going back over the tackle. They're running the right side.
right.
Off tackle.
That looked like a misdirection, but it was just a fullback cutting across. The other wingback coming up behind, and they handed it off to the other tailback, and bingo, he went right up through the hole.
That's right. He picked up about 7 yards on that. So now they got maybe 6 yards. 2nd and 4. They look like they can get another first down on about the 6-yard line.
Well, I found a program here. That 21 is Tony Parente.
Okay, a crash up the middle. It'll be 3rd down. They might have got a couple out of that.
He's up a 3rd and 1 for Medfield.
That's certainly 2-down territory, but big play here for the Hillers.
Well, a 2-down territory. You take a chance on this play and throw it in the end zone? I would throw the fade to the left here. You got plenty of room. You're on the right hash mark.
Well, I think they're going to be defense in the run, don't you? I don't have a problem with that play. It would be an interesting one. He throws it out on an end run. Beautiful play. Who's that? Ryan Wood throws him for a loss.
Taken down by Ryan Wood.
What a nice play coming up on that one.
He come up and he actually lost about, well, it looks like about a foot or so, but still, it's a loss.
Yeah.
Now you're talking 4th and 2. And they have to use their 2nd timeout in the 3rd quarter. And on this drive.
This is a critical play for them, and you got to say that the guy, I think he's going to come out with an option, you know, a run-throw option. He's been running it that way all day long.
Right.
That's where he has ability to throw, running in that direction. He's got open field there. I think that's what he'll come out with.
Right. So what you can do to offset that is that you can blitz the cornerback on the right side. It takes away his ability to roll to the right, so you force him to throw the ball early.
Yeah.
But another thing maybe you want to think of is using one of Coach Hughes' old trick plays, is going on 4 and drawing the Hillers offside. That's usually the best one in this situation.
All right, Medfield comes out. This is a large play for them. They need it. They need a score in here. The 3rd quarter is almost done. There's a minute 56 left in the 3rd quarter, so a score here is very important to Medfield to get them back in this ball game. Conversely, Hopkinton wants to put a stop to it. I formation. Plays off. They're going off tackle. Gee.
He dove, but I don't think he dove far enough.
Either. He got kind of shut down in the backfield.
He stepped up. Or you're right. He got hit in the backfield. He stepped up a step, and then he dove for it instead of trying to run for it. I'm going to have to bring in the sticks.
Yeah.
This thing looks,
It's
that looks
close.
It looks very close.
Yeah.
You try and match it with the line on the sideline there. And if he's short, he's only short by an inch or 2.
Right. This is important.
This all depends on how the referee picked up the chain on the white line, which side he puts it down when he gets out in the middle of the field.
First down.
First down.
First down.
So I guess he must have picked it up on the right and put it back on the left.
He got it by the length of the chain.
Right.
Okay, big break for Medfield on a what we thought was going to be a tough first down. Didn't think he made it because he got hit in the backfield. Okay, first down. This will be goal to goal, and they're on about the 8-yard line.
They're on their 8 or 9 yard line because they put down that second stick over there. So that means they're in the goal.
Right. Roll out. He's going to throw. He's got a man open. Did he catch the ball?
They gave him the catch, so he's down on about the 5-yard line, it looks like.
Pass is complete.
If that ball was a good pass, he would have had a chance.
That's for a touchdown, because he was
right.
There wasn't anybody around him.
Second and goal
No.
for the Warriors.
It's just that the ball was thrown low, so he had to dive to actually catch that ball.
Yeah, you're right. We're on about the 5-yard line.
But the clock is slowly ticking away.
Ticking away. A minute left in the third quarter. And Medfield needs this score. I formation. Oh, there's a hole there. He's close. Fumble.
See, I don't know. Are they going to do the momentum? Because it looks like the guy in the white hat is stepping in here.
I see one of the players showing about a yard away.
Hopping the ball.
All right, Hopkinton got the ball. It was a fumble.
Looked like he had to confer with the sideline referee over there, the head ref. And once they went over there and they talked about it a little bit, then they give him the ball.
That was a huge turnover for Hopkinton.
Right. Well, what Medfield is probably saying is that, hey, we were running towards the goal line and we got hit at the 1. And even though he was still fighting he was losing ground.
Right, a forward momentum
stop. You should give us forward momentum and not a fumble. But that's not the case, so now Hopkinton has to dig down. They did a great job defensively.
Yep.
Because this was a long drive. Got to get them stopped on the 1-foot line. First and goal, first and 99.
Well, they've kept Medfield 2 scores away.
Right.
And that's meaningful.
Now it's starting to chill off pretty good. You got to squeeze that ball just a little tighter.
Well, it certainly puts a damper on the passing game because it's not fun to catch the ball in this.
No. And I don't see no heated bench like they have in the NFL over there either.
All right. Medfield's going to be trying to pin the Hillers in. They have a tight defense. And the Hillers are just going to try to power it out. I think they can do that successfully.
Oh, he drove them off sides. Beautiful play. You draw them off sides, you pick up 5 yards. Now you're first and 5, and plus you're out of your own goal line.
Now I wonder how he did that, Ed.
It looked like he went on 2.
You're right. Now they get a little breathing room. They certainly did need that.
See, a lot of coaches think you got to change your count. Well, it always works best for Coach Hughes going the other way. You go on the same count all the time. Everybody gets comfortable, even the defense. And then when you need it, you have it. Because I haven't seen too many times where he didn't get it called his way.
Oh, you're so it works all the time. Okay, Bowker.
Ooh, good defensive play there.
They did. Is that Mark Dezindelet was caught. The defense really got up for that one.
Looked like he was stopped by John Hopkins, number 24. Hopkinson, I should say. John Hopkinson.
All right, we get for a little loss on that, so it looks like we get about a 2nd and 6.
Well, even if they're 3 and out down here, they did their job. They stopped the scoring drive.
I agree.
You're going to put Medway back into the 4th quarter because there's the end of the 3rd quarter right here before those Flake can even get off.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. If they even if they go 3 and out, they get the ball back out here at the 50-yard line. It's going to take time for them to get the ball in.
Because they ate up over 6 minutes of that 3rd quarter just on that drive to get down to the 1-inch line. They'd be lucky if Hopkins had the ball 3 minutes that quarter.
Yes, you're right. They certainly controlled the ball, but when you don't come away with anything,
it's demoralizing.
It doesn't have any value to it. Now you've wasted a bunch of time. Eddie, what do you think about Thanksgiving Day? What do you expect to see? Another barn burner? The last...
I don't know. I haven't get down to see Ashland play yet this year. And I usually catch him once or twice. So, you know, I have something in my mind where it's going to be close or it isn't going to be close.
Come on,
this is the year really don't have a clue.
Well, you know, they've been a funny team this year because
that's right.
They beat Westwood. and not many people do that, and yet they got beat by Bellingham, clobbered by Millis. I think they've only got maybe 2 losses, maybe 3, but no more than that. So they're going to be 2 teams with real similar records.
And the coaching staffs are, you got great coaching staffs
Yes,
from both Maines and Coach Hughes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a battle. You'd have to give Hopkinton the advantage only because it's home field.
All right, ball goes to, C.J. Bucko holds on to it, and he's close to the first down. Depends upon where they spot
Depends
him.
on where they give it. It looks like they give him enough for a first down. Oh, they're going to measure. It's closer than we thought.
Measurement.
It's a lot closer than we thought. First down. He's not pointing his hand too quick. There we go.
Big first down. They wanted that. Okay, a little more breathing room.
This is what you want. You don't want that clock to stop, too. First down. Clock keeps ticking. Get us home to that warm living room a little quicker.
Hallelujah. I formation by the Hillers. Clicking to Zindelit in the backfield. Ball's given a click, and he's just dragging people.
I don't know. You couldn't see him in there, but you could just see the pile moving. See, what usually happens on Thanksgiving Day is somebody steps up, whether it's like a Jason Meade of a couple years ago, or you know, Josh Montalbano making a couple big plays.
No, CJ last year had
an unbelievable game.
Day game.
You know, somebody always steps to the forefront, whether it's a senior, freshman, or you know, or a junior. Somebody does. And a lot of times, it's not your superstar.
Oh, quite often it isn't. You know, I find that just the point you brought up before about the coaching staffs being superior, and I do believe they are. They find a way to shut down the superstars.
That's right.
And it often is a guy you don't expect who comes through being the hero.
That's right.
And you can see that if you just look at the MVP, the wall. You know, and just look at the names you see there. And it isn't always the guys who are the superior players or the captains of the team, for that matter.
That's right.
It's often somebody you don't expect.
Well, on the Super Bowl team, it was Keith Lee on that pass.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't Jason Flannery with a long touchdown run or anything. It was Keith Lee with a beautiful pass when he played fullback.
Yeah, and he was a converted lineman for a week.
Right. We had a penalty on this play. Looks like we had picked up about 5-6 yards on it. And let's see what the flag is about. Offsides, Medfield.
Offside, Warriors.
So you take the penalty, that's for sure.
Yeah, so you get the down over.
Well, I'm glad this snow didn't come the week of Thanksgiving. I remember a few years ago when my son Paul was playing, they had a snowy Thanksgiving, and the game got canceled till Saturday. And boy, does it take all the emotion and all the flair out of it. Now it's just a regular high school game, whereas before, when we played on Thanksgiving morning, it's like an event.
Well, it is. It's such a special time when people get, you know, they come back, they get together, they reminisce, and they see people they haven't seen in 15 years.
That's right.
It is an event. David Click powers for 3 or 4 yards. Going to be just shy of that first down. That's what the Hillers are doing here. They just want that clock to go away.
Yep.
7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. And Hopkinton just wants to control the ball, eke out first downs, keep it in bounds, do all those things that keeps the clock ticking.
Oh, they've got a measurement here, and we're looks like it's short. Short by the one link.
Well, he keeps grabbing that thing on the wrong side, Ed.
That's right.
The Hopkinton side.
Oh, we got a Hopkinton chain crew over there. They're supposed to be watching the referee on that.
Second and inches.
Okay, second and short.
Yep, second and very short. This is usually when we give it the click or we throw the bomb.
Well, you know, that's an interesting play. I was just thinking about that. As much as we're saying don't do it, it is an opportune time to do it.
And we got, looks like we have Tapper left a little early.
Oh, did you see the hole that Mark was climbing into?
Yeah,
It
looks
was
like we got
wide
Tapper
open.
just left a little early. Couldn't have come at a worse time.
No.
Mark looked like he had plenty of room.
It sure did. He was running to glory on that one. All right, that makes it a little different. We're now second and 5.
See, I believe when we get to the Thanksgiving Day game that if I was the Ashland coach, I would practice my offensive blocking scheme to block
Malka
David
keeps the
Click.
ball
Right, beautiful.
and makes the first down and stays in bounds. He does everything he knew he had to do.
Right. You knew he could have fought for a couple more yards and got out of bounds, but he laid down in the inbounds. Beautiful.
So I'm sorry, Ian, finish your thought.
What I'm getting at is that if I was Ashland's offense, I would try and control David Click when he's on defense. You have to find a way to block him to keep him from roaming sideline to sideline. I really believe if they take him out of the game, if they find a way to take him out of the game, then they got a shot.
Well, certainly he's the active guy
Right.
defensively.
Now we're into the power backfield. Got Giroux back there at the wing back, and we run power to the left.
And who?
I love to see that. I love to see alignment. Right.
On a 7 or 8 yard, and he's had another real good day. Now, early in the year, Mark had a banged up ankle. He got his basketball injury in the summer, and it took a little while for it to come around. And boy, over the last 5-6 games, he really has.
He's running with authority.
He really is.
He sees a little seam there. He lowers the shoulder, gets through the seam, and takes off. See now they got Giroux back up here at the behind the left tackle or left guard.
Here we go. We got Balka keeping the ball again, and he's going to pick up the first down and step out of bounds.
Balka for the first down.
Geez, David Click made a beautiful block downfield.
Nice block by Dave Click.
But that's another new wrinkle. That's something that I've seen it once before this year. Now you're showing the Ashland coaching staff a little something else that they have to worry about.
Right.
Whether they use it in the Thanksgiving Day game or not doesn't matter. But they have to think about it.
Well, certainly that's one of CJ's big threats. I mean, he's a big, tall, strong kid, but he also has a neat ability to run.
Right. So now they give it to Click.
David Click.
You know, you often talk about stretching out a defense by throwing the ball, but you can stretch it out by utilizing the quarterback around the ends too. They have to respect that.
Oh, yeah.
Your linebackers got to think about that. They're not going to stay in tight. They've got to spread out a little bit, which opens up the quick openers up the middle.
Especially in CJ's position, because he has enough speed that if he gets out around the corner, he can run 50, 60, 70 yards for a touchdown.
Right. Look at this slant here, Eddie. Yeesh.
See, look at that block that Giroux threw.
Wow.
See, they're in a stack guy. They got a guard right behind the guard, and then they have the fullback
Dave Click again.
and the wing back, but they're
First
all
down for the
off center.
Hillers.
They're not lined up behind the quarterback. They're
Speaking
lined up behind the
This is a
guard.
new wrinkle. I haven't seen him do this. Did he do this in Paul's days?
He did it when my son Paul was playing, but it was a little bit of a different formation. Paul would line out behind the tackle or the And he was out behind the tackle, and the wingback was out behind the end. So
Okay.
it was way off center. It was like a power eye, but it was way off center. This one here was just behind the guards.
Okay, ball's given off to Click. Again, he's rambling for another 6 or 7 yards.
They're making the mistake of tackling him up around the shoulder pads.
They're not gonna.
He's got great leg drive. He's just going to push him back. I haven't seen a fullback for Hopkinton this quick off the ball in a long time.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're right. It's been very long. Okay, yep. We are down to 3:38, so this is just the drive they were looking for. They got the ball on the 1-inch line.
Right.
They're now down on the Medfield, what's it, 30-yard line? Yeah, right about the 30, or 20, where am I? 30-yard line. So they've driven the ball 70 yards and on the ground.
On the ground is exactly what you want. Their runs, and all their outside runs, they've gone down before they've gone out of bounds. Medfield was forced to use a timeout, so that was their 3rd timeout.
Yep. It's eaten up about 6 minutes off the clock, and it's really putting Medfield in a hole. They're not going to be able to score 2 times.
That's right. 3:31 left in the game. Keep it on the ground. The chances of them picking it off and running it back when you're running is nil.
Right.
You know, if you don't put it up in the air, they can't pick it off.
Medfield's talking it over there. They got to be saying, tackle the ball, tackle the ball.
Well, I believe that's what that timeout was about. You know, he wants them to make something happen, and he knows that we drive it in and put another score on the board.
It's over then, for sure. Okay, we got the Hill is in a split backfield. Tapper and Colin McBride out wide. Give the ball to Marcus Inlet. No hole. He finds a whoa, boy.
Ooh. He was dancing behind Barry Haynes, which isn't too bad.
he was doing some dancing though.
Well, he finally picked a hole, and he picked up about 3 yards.
He
Not
did,
bad.
and he really did that on his own because there wasn't anything there. He fought for what he got. Okay, we get 3rd down and a couple, 3 yards. Hill has come out. I formation. Clicking to Zinlet in the backfield. It certainly is 2-down territory, so Bauka holds onto the ball and gets wrapped up.
Yeah, he was tackled at the line of scrimmage, if not behind the line.
You know, on that one, he didn't seem to, before he was circling out more, he kind of ran the line of scrimmage on that.
Well, it looked like it was some type of option because the Zindelet was in the backfield in a pitch position. But CJ never even looked, so he'd already made up his mind. I don't even know if it was an option, but he'd already made up his mind he was going to run with it.
Yeah. Okay, that was they gave him a loss. So they got 4th down now and 4 yards to go.
Are we going on 2?
Most assuredly.
Oh.
Well, we got a flag.
Because if it's on the snap of the ball, it's usually a motion or an illegal formation. Or maybe the defense lined up in the neutral zone.
Offside.
Delay. Ooh.
Oh, delay a game.
How can you call a delay a game after the ball was snapped? Oh, really? I mean, the ball was in the... He was already pitched it out to the tailback, and he's calling a delay a game.
Well, it's getting cold out here, and his reaction must have been a little slow.
And I think he needs new batteries in that watch. Is.
All right, now we've got ourselves in 4th and 7 or 8. The clock has stopped anyway, so I'd throw the ball in.
Why not?
Mark Dezinowitz split out. So is in Tapper on the right-hand side.
Kind of a strange defense. Give it to
Click.
Click.
Click. Oh.
David Click.
And he's only about 2 yards short of that first down.
Boy, and he was just like a half a step away from a touchdown.
That's right.
Because after that one guy, there was nothing there.
It wasn't going to be a first down. It was going to be a touchdown. You're right. But unfortunately, he got tackled just a little short.
Well, Medfield doesn't have much option with a minute 44, down 14 points. Where's they're going to see an air show?
Well, he better complete some passes because it could be 3 and out or 4 and out.
Okay, Medfield spread all over the field. Going to throw the ball. He's going to man open. He hits him. He picks up 15 yards.
Oh, we got to line him up. He should have been popped right when he caught that ball. Looks like we're playing in too deep of a prevent defense.
Well, you know what happens with a prevent defense.
Yeah, prevent yourself from winning. But we have enough.
He did hit a nice seam on that. It was a nice pass. The pass was very accurate. He's going on an option now. The quarterback holds it again. He just doesn't pitch that option. That isn't an option.
I don't understand the option play there when you're down by 2 scores.
Neither do I.
And they use their 4th timeout. Oh, maybe that was their 5th timeout. The referee pumps his arm up and down. Does that mean that their timeouts are gone?
Boy, we got me.
I'll have to get one of these handbooks sometime.
You mean we should learn something about the game?
No more time.
No more timeouts. We're hearing that from an expert fan.
Man in the black used to be a red flag.
That becomes critical. That just
That was
boggles your mind.
That's just a waste of timeout.
Yeah, totally. All right. Well, now what do? Now you let him catch the ball, tackle him, let the clock run out. There's nothing they can do. A shotgun. He's firing it up in the air. He's got a guy down there, and so is it. Oh! Whoa! Colin McBride. He broke the play up. That's what his first thing to do is, but boy, he sure would like to hold on to that one.
Yeah. It's hard to tell these kids that at this time you're ahead by a couple of scores just to knock the ball down, you know. They got to try and pick it off.
He did a nice job, though, as a center fielder to come over and cover that play, because
Did a great job.
Clearly, the receiver had beaten the halfback by a step or two, but Colin was over there doing his job the way he was supposed to be in there to get his hand on the ball.
Inside handoff. First down.
First down for the Warriors.
Tackled by what? The number 5. Was that Brad Nolette?
Yep, Brad Nolette, number 5. Minute 10. The ball now is on the 49-yard line, Hopkinton's 49-yard line. We're in a shotgun formation. Are we? Nope.
No, he wants him to down it, but it's taken 10 seconds for him to down the ball. Now, you have to watch when you down this ball. They might not call it in high school, but if you down the ball and you hit one of the linemen in the back of the leg, that's illegal touching.
Oh, really? So that's a legal receiver.
It's an illegal receiver,
Ah.
so it's I don't think they would call it, but I've seen it called in college.
Huh.
I mean, to me, it sounds like kind of a stupid call to make.
Well, it falls within the rules by...
It does fall within the rules, but I mean,
Shotgun formation. Medfield sending...
3 deep.
He's going for the long one.
Ooh.
Okay, the ball was overthrown and well covered.
See, now that time, the one thing I didn't like is Colin didn't backstep. He waited for the ball, and the ball went over his head. That could have been a completion.
If the guy had gotten behind him, it could have been, because
right.
he had misjudged it when he jumped up. He didn't have enough. He didn't have enough arms to get to the ball.
Yeah.
55 seconds. This is third down. Third down.
Get out of here. Here comes over the little youth football team over to bug me.
Well, coach, that's what you get.
Yep. They're all a bunch of good kids.
Fourth down for the Warriors.
Fourth down. 33 seconds. Clock is moving.
Yeah, he's going for it. You got to go for it at this stage.
Go for it.
Looks like we had the left side move a little early, but they
fire
didn't call it.
No, they're going to chase that. Quarterback fires it up there. He's got a guy
wide
open. He's got a guy open. Oh, how can that be? There are 5 green shirts there and 1 blue. How can he catch the ball?
I don't know, but they let him catch it.
That's unbelievable. 16 seconds left. He'll just down this one. 15 seconds left. That took all of a second. That was remarkable.
Now he's putting his first defense back in, make sure he covers all the bases.
Well, there, you know what he's taking out? Eddie, you know what he's taking out?
What?
His prevent defense.
Yeah. But this isn't good. You have a long pass thrown like that right in front of the Ashland coaching staff. They're all standing there in that end zone.
He's rolling out with an option, a pass option. He gets ripped down. That's got to be David Click.
That's
sure.
the ball game.
That's it right there.
They're not going to give him enough time to get the ball set.
That's the ball game right there. Good job, Hillers. 20-6. They beat the Hopkinton Hillers beat the Medfield Warriors. Oh, wait a minute now. The ball game's over.
It was an offensive penalty, so that the ball game can be over. There was a defensive penalty, but they had to give it one more play.
Congratulations.
All right, Eddie. In the second half, certainly the Hillers did a great job offensively controlling the ball.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a defensive lull there where they allowed them to drive down the field, but when they got within the 10-yard line, they tightened right up, caused a fumble on the 1-yard line, and drove it out.
That was it. So again, Hopkinton Hillers 20, Medfield Warriors 6. Next up is the Ashland Clockers Thanksgiving Day, 10 a.m. Thursday. Don't miss it. It's the tiebreaker for the series.
Tiebreaker for the series, which has been happening every couple of years now lately.
It's the series is 34, 34, and 5. There's all kinds of festivities that go around the Thanksgiving Day tradition that we have between Ashland and Hopkinton, and it's certainly something you want to participate in. So come to Chick Welch Field and enjoy the game. If you can't make it, we're hoping like crazy that Andy gets us on live for Thursday morning, so you'll be able to watch it from home while your turkey's cooking.
That's right.
All right, Eddie.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you.
We'll see you there.